Good Tuesday to you. Still got lights on my house. So good morning. Here we are, back in the dark. It is, according to my phone, 28 degrees. It's definitely gotten colder. When I came out of the doctor's office yesterday, not going in, coming out, it was snowing. Nothing major to amount to anything. But it was snowing. So, Mitty runs in and out. He's inside, outside. Just depends on his mood, right? So last night, I let him out. And then, when it became bedtime, I was hollering for him to come in. They got their lights up too. To come in, and he never did. And I checked a couple times, went out and hollered for him. He never came. So I'm like, well, it is cold out here, so maybe he went back home. Maybe he decided just to go home, and that's fine by me. Because he always has a bad attitude, so. So I figured, like if he was roaming around, he would come to my window and he would let me know, and then, I would let him in. So that was that. Until about 12:30 this morning. And I had this cat do what he does, which is jump on the bed, run across the bed, always on my head or my chest. He's always running across me. And he'll start at one end, he'll run across, and then he'll end up on my end table, my nightstand. And so that tells me, all right, he wants out. So now I've got Mitty doing this, and once I wake up and, after I finish yelling at him, like, why must you do this all the damn time? I'm like, how did you get in here? I don't even know where the damn cat came from. I gotta be honest. Maybe he's running in and out. I just can't even keep up anymore. Maybe I had to have let him back in. Out of sight, out of mind. He might have been in Cartman's room. Girl, where you been? How you doing? I missed you. But anyways, yeah. I'm losing my mind. But I really did go and look at the windows to make sure, like, how the hell did he get in? Like, where did he come from? So he had to have been, like, in Cartman's room, where I've got everything all stacked. He must have been up on a tub, one of those, rubber totes or a box. He had to have been somewhere. Crazy blooming cat. I'm going outside, hollering for him, and he wasn't even out there. Oh, aren't they? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, Minnie. Blooming cat. Lord. Listen, honey, I feel for you. I had the, listen, I had those, sweats, so bad. Like they were coming every 10 or 15 minutes. And I would be at work, and it was absolutely horrendous time. I really understood, and it made sense when people talked about how it feels like they're going to combust, like from the inside out, they're just going to, and I felt that, and I understood it, and that's exactly what it felt like for me. It really, really did. Oh gosh, I had them bad. They were terrible. Oh my God. And all this time, like they just, and mine came on kind of, it was almost kind of suddenly, and I went to the doctor for it, and the doctor told me that sometimes when you have a big event in your life, like you move, which is what mine was, we had relocated to another state, and the death or of loved one, or just different major events can actually bring them on. I did not take anything for them. I did not take any hormone supplements. I didn't want to. I feel for you. It could be. So I'm on the other side of it now, and have been for a good long while. But I didn't think I was going to make it. I didn't think I was going to make it. Now, I will tell you this, and you're just going to have to read between the lines. When you're going through menopause, there's certain things that your body changes. You lose some desires, and so my once a month, I would go and they give just a very low dose of a testosterone shot. Listen. It drove me crazy. And it would only last maybe a week and a half. And then you're kind of not in the mood again. And, when it's time, you go back. And I think I did maybe not a very many sessions or those little shots, just because it's like, oh my gosh. So yeah, so if that happens and like you come across it, there's options. But be one. Right. I know. It's miserable. And then because you are sweating, so then your pores open up and then you get really cold. It's, man. Hopefully you can get in and out. Go through it, be done. Pretty quick. I mean, I remember people, like even asking the doctor, like, how long are these hot flashes gonna last? And they said everybody's different. Some people, not long at all, and other people, it takes years. And I could not imagine having to go through that for years. Yeah. So do you have like wicking type sheets that will keep you from getting soaked, from the sweat? That'll pull the moisture away? Do you have anything? That's when it was kind of on the tail end of me going through it, but when I got my Sheik's oh my gosh, I want another pair because it's been so long now. But they're just amazing. But I think bamboo sheets probably do the same thing. I have one of those things that unfolds, and I keep it in the freezer, and then you can lay it on your pillow or inside your pillow, case. And I use that. talking about, how unfair, how unfair it is for women because of all the changes that we have to go through and the stuff that, with our bodies from bearing children and, going through this change. And I mean, it's nothing nice. It's like dead gum. Yeah, you want some moisture wicking. It'll pull, just to keep you nice and cool. There's so many things out now. So, yeah. But I hope you can get some rest, though. Wait, no, we don't catch a break at all. Not at all. No. So I was just, while my car was warming up, I was listening, I was on Instagram, and I don't know whose page this was on or whatever. It was just there, and it's just like a conference or something, and this woman is asking this man, is it possible that any other humans or animals survived Noah's flood? And he said, absolutely not. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? And then I think they were saying, other than Noah, his family, Noah, not counting everything that was on the ark. And it was fascinating to hear what he had to say, but he was talking about the flood, and like I need to go and check out something that he said, but he was talking about how the flood would have happened so fast, and it would have been like 12,000 miles an hour, and just like you may have briefly saw something happening, and then that very next second you're dead. And he said, I might have to see if I can find it and post it. And he said, if it could take out, I don't know, I can't remember what dinosaur he said. Something, I don't know. If it could take that out, then, I mean, there's no way that a human or any other animal could have survived it. And I'm like, okay. So then how did Noah's Ark survive it? But I guess that would have just been one of those, the hand of God kind of thing. Yeah, the whole thing is just it's fascinating. Oh, and of course I believe it all. I believe, of course, the flood and the whole thing. And, you know, I know that there's plenty of times that God has protected people. And, you know, he told Noah to build the ark. And so obviously, I mean, you can only assume then that he kept him safe. He kept the ark safe. So. No. I know there's a place, if I'm not mistaken, there's one in Kentucky. I think there's one in Kentucky. But man sakes alive, how cool would it be to go to Turkey and actually see the real one. No, there really could be something, and like as I was saying it, like I feel pretty confident that that's where it is. But then it made me kind of question, like, well, maybe I've got it wrong. So I'll have to look it up and see. But yeah. But it would be amazing. So, like, after people pass away, and, you know, many people believe that, you know, there's people still here, you know, that for whatever, they get stuck. I don't know what the deal is. Why? I mean, can't they just fly their little ghostly bodies over to see stuff that that they maybe always wanted to see? You know what I mean? Like, if I died, could I just, my little ghostly body, just fly over to Turkey and just kind of, you know, go in and out of the ark and just look at it? I mean, oh, help me, Jesus. Yeah, I've heard that going to the places where the ark, you know, the one that the replicas and stuff, that it's amazing. So, yeah, I guess we will. And so, you know, I saw this thing on something, I guess Instagram, where now, and it's like so simple, like, why was this not thought of when computers first came out or whatever? Like, why are they just now doing this? But you can buy this little it's in the shape, it's in a heart, and it is a like the QR little things, and you put it on. It's a sticky thing, and you put it on the tombstone or the whatever, and so then you scan it, and you get to find out the story about that person. And like, you can set it up yourself before you ever die and leave, you know, like a personal message or just talk about your life or whatever. And it's like, oh my God, I have to have one of those. I have to. And it's amazing. Yes, I was like, how incredible is that? And I mean, and it doesn't even, like, I like, as weird as it is, to go to, when I'm at the cemetery, to walk around. I always am looking for the oldest tombstone or whatever. I'm always looking for history kind of stuff. And man, how cool it would be if they would have had those, or even maybe people can do it now, for some of these people that have gone on. I mean, Stacy, don't go home, wait for Steve. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. He says, I have a message for you. That's a heck of a name, ain't it? But anyways, I got to run in here and get this started. So, but y'all have a good day today. Stay warm. It's a message you received. Stacy, don't go home, wait for Steve. That's going to mean something to somebody, I'm sure. Stacy, don't go home, wait for Steve. That's, I mean, that's cool. Anyways, all right. I got to run. I love y'all. And like I said, have a good day. And Lord willing, meet back here tomorrow. Mwah. Bye, guys.